Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn as we continue to survive versus the Daein army. The Greil Mercs have gone out with their Laguz leader, Ranulf, and now two more have joined the fray. Olki and Janaf are back behind us. I wonder if we can recruit them or something like that at this point in time. But for now, I also wonder, can I just survive by just hiding in that corner and just pressing enter all the time? Would that be a way to complete the chapter nice and fast? The other way of looking at it is, of course, we don't get experience by defeating the foes if we do that. So, as they continue to come closer, we continue our plan to heal a little bit. And make sure that everyone is topped up and ready for more battle. As Rolf versus Crossbow is going to come up next. More experience for him, of course. More experience for him. Let's just put you in a better place here in case you want to do any swooping around, huh? There is Thunder Mages nearby. Rolf goes to battle. However, we can't take you out unless we second attack critical, which is not going to happen right now, but that just leaves us able to feed experience onto someone else in a second, so that's not so bad. The people stuck in the water here are quite amusing. Oh, okay. I just have a feeling this physics guy is very rude. Okay, another dragon joins the battle. Another dragon joins the battle from another side as well. Well, they can come to me quite fast. I do not mind. Ranulf is ready to go in terms of defeating foes. Can I talk to these guys at all? Oh, I can indeed with Grayson here. I do not know if that will get a recruit or not, but still. What I'm wondering is how well I can go in on these troops, because to be honest, it seems if I go a bit too far forward at this point, we're going to get in a little bit of trouble. So, if I want to defeat Mr. Shortaxe here, who can only attack, so he can attack up to there, it's probably going to be best to place Rolf in a position again. A position where he can draw troops quite nicely. Otherwise, I could just charge in. But as you can see, I can't really attack from range here, so crossing this water is our main issue. We want this guy to come up and fight Rolf. For that, I guess we'll supply him with a silencer for now, even though it seems a bit of a waste on this one, considering he can go down to 2 iron arrow shots. Well, actually returns some damage there. I guess the crossbow does have the heightened accuracy. Rolf will take him down though, which now leads to a lure of this guy. No others can get in though at the moment, it seems. Still Bowman at the back, but if we take out the general, we can probably charge in on the other guys afterwards. The other way of looking at it is if it's a short axe there, and one of these guys can get in. I can't charge enough forward. This is the problem, is crossing all this watery divide. So I guess we wait for the time being, for we cannot do anything. And look about this side. I'm sure he can reach a lot further now than he could before. Should we go talk or not? Probably should. Okay. Why are you here? King's orders. I'm here to assist. Oh, I see. It's that thing about having some birds in the decoy force, correct? Of course, Your Highness. Just so. Good. Sure, Ike is glad to have your help. We'll be counting on you, Olki. I shall do my best. Aha, so they both turn to our side at this point in time. Well, we may as well use an ability and then move. So he's now at the best of his biorhythm. In the meantime, you can move forward, sir. And then we'll see what we can do from here. To be honest, Florette would probably work quite well against this guy. But apart from that, let's get everyone out of position of the mage. And crossing that ground still, I think is my main thing here. For I think I may just put it as a battle of spellcasters in a second, once the birds get nearer to the range they want to be. So now I've got some more troops to fight back with. Now, Har can always get in and out here, but to be honest, I don't want him to have it anywhere near the Elf Thunder Mage, so for now we'll plonk him just behind the lines, ready to go, conversing with Neff. Vinny, far be it from me to get in your way, but hey, if you need me, I'm right here. Howdy there. Looks like I'm still in this fight, for now anyways. Neff, you're always going to be in the fight. You're just too good. And everyone else moves forward, basically. Apart from Neff, who can move forward, but would just kind of derail a little bit of the damage we could get on hand here. It's just a shame that it's so hard to cross that barrier. Now, the other thing we're looking for is to set up a little bit of a fight. So Hand Axe guy can only reach that far, so let's set up the fight with you, sir. Thunder, Elwind, or Fire? So this guy is going to be a Fire Mage. Oh no, Elwind. So which one is the good choice? Fire it is. We'll set up the right mage versus mage duel. And because of the land, it's really hard to just traverse this ground nice and fast. Oh wow, he didn't move in short axe range? Is he just going to stay there? I do wonder. He hasn't moved yet, of course. And now here comes my attack with the advantage. It should actually lead to a KO. Sorin is a very nice unit. Spellcaster of choice. So we're going to have a lot more trouble when we reach that land because, of course, yeah, a lot more guys like that are going to come in. More Daein troops behind the lines. The main problem is this one. I do wonder how much damage, for example, if I moved him forward, I can only do one. So he's in trouble now, as well as you, who can reach quite far. So we've got to arrange ourselves as required here. And it seems Mr. Guy, who I could have got forward and done some stuff, did not move anywhere. Well, 20 times 2 doubled here is not a bad sign. So shall we start our Reign of Terror? Or shall we start it with Ike to knock down a bit of HP? And just get that battle experience? Battle experience sounds good to me, considering he's stuck in nowhere. I was kind of imagining you wouldn't get hit there, Ike. Oh well. Alright, so Mia could work on this one. Rolf could then go for the main guy. And Neff could go on that one. In some senses, but then of course we kind of cut off being able to attack elsewhere. Ah, the problems. We could go Woe down, try for a critical. It would be 9, 28, and then 1 extra hit. So 2 chances for a critical. It's a possibility. We could go for it. I think we shall. Let's do it. Could have went with Har first though to weaken him up a bit, but actually 27, so it would be exact. Very, very exact. But it paid off. The main problem is just the archer here. Alright. Do you think he can move into there? I doubt it. It depends on the lines. Do we just go straight ahead with Rolf and take out Mr. Big Guy here with a short axe? Who can be reached now? Okay, it's Mia and then Rolf can be reached. And apart from that, no one else seems to be able to just yet, but you never know what will happen once you start divvying out the deaths. Nice hit chance for our enemy here. Means we win it all. And Rolf continues to be on the level train. Level 17. Still free up stats, so that's as good as battle experience. Seems his defense and luck ropes are quite high as well. You never know, he might cap defense as well, and then he'll be ridiculous. He's my most tanky unit, which is stupid to say. It just sounds very, very stupid. Right, apart from that, we can Silver Great Lance this guy to just knock him down in one go, or we can Iron Great Lance him twice. Iron Lance him, not Great Lancing him. We've got the support. Well, everything worked out pretty fine. Neff gets another KO. Now can Boyd move into there? No. He can attack, however, with the hand axe to definitely take down his foe. So I think that's a good choice. 37 hit chance for the enemy. And a critical. Going crazy. So much experience. So now we're kind of starting to carve out these lines and get a proper advance going. Now, of course, we've got to worry about Mr. Dragon here, who's definitely going to go for Rolf. And you're probably going to go for Mia. Apart from that, it seems no one else can really get in at the moment. We got Zihark to worry about with the Killing Edge, of course, which is going to be a problem. Can anyone recruit him? Or should we just stay away? Or just beat him up? Beating him up sounds kind of fun. In a very nasty way, of course. I think it's time to get Ranulf transformed and ready to go. So that'll increase his movement range just a little bit, won't it? And of course the birds here can go right in if they want to. And take out a foe. With a 0 hit chance, the birds are just overpowered. Wow. Stats. Stats, sir. We could just get rid of a problem damage source. We've got Oki, who's got less HP. But none of them can hit, so let's go with Oki. He's got less experience, not less HP. One level down. And so the Phoenicians come to fight. In some respects, I don't know why we're advancing so hard against these guys. Makes me feel bad. Right, if he moves to there, he can move 1, 2, 3 back. So we could take out this guy and then lure in the Steel Blade person. He will definitely kill this guy, though, if he goes to attack him. And Ha's not going to get much experience from it. Plus, he's just a physics staff wielder. To be honest, I don't think he's going to give much experience either way. If anything, then, let's see what we're going to do back here. Do you know what? I think Soren will be able to stand up to this guy, tank him, and take him down. I really think he would. So if we can go at a maximum range here with Thunder, I think that will work for us. Apart from that, Mr. I'm going to chase you for a while is still going to continue to chase me for a while as I just back off and get away. So we can res someone up if we want to over here and make them move a little bit further. So we could get a heal on a wanted character, which we will do. Let's heal you up, madame, because you have a lot less defense than Rolf. Oh, I don't think you're going to come under attack anytime shortly. It's always nice to just make sure everything is peachy. So, of course, oh, Miss can be attacked now by the Dragon Rider. So let's solve that issue by just moving you to here. Solving that problem, it's basically Mia, Rolf, basically this front line here that can come under attack. And they all should be able to survive. Now it's just Ha, waiting with it versus the physics guy. He's got the physic! I don't think he's going to survive whatever happens. Let's just leave it as is. We'll leave him alive to suffer. To wait until his, well, timely for us demise. I find it a lot easier to fight the Daeins. It's a longbow coming out here. And I did to fight the Laguz. Considering there's friends on the other side and all. And one interesting thing we might want to do is get Har somewhere near Jill. I think that might be the interesting point here. The other interesting thing is actually just maybe waiting a turn and letting all these guys dash themselves against our defences. Because if you really look at it here, it's pretty much just, you know, the Zihark that's the problem. Now this was expected. It's never exactly good to leave a caster in melee range, but I was confident Soren wouldn't die and that he would double. But of course Soren is evasive anyway. What a man! What a manly man! A rear guard man is Soren. Alright, so Zihark's moving. Which brings me interestingness in that can we talk? It seems that mostly it will be attacking him or fighting him. It seems none of the birds can talk to him. Maybe if I bring someone like Leth along, of course the talking could have happened. But now, however, we can't double you, which is our problem, of course. We can double you another way. Maybe we shall do that. I just don't like your hand axes, sir. How far are you off from getting any weapon skill levels up on those other ones? Fire and Thunder are kind of equal to coming towards the A rank. So Fire times 2 would do the job. Well, he's proccing a debt, so you don't need a double attack if he procs a debt. That is a double. And I think one more KO and we kind of have to leave him to the battle experience, don't we? It'd be nice to just get him leveled up so we can use staffs. Staves would be good. Apart from that, however, I think Zihark needs to be put down. No way to double him straight out here. That water is very much blocking me. So one of our options is to start a fight with someone super defensive here. You might have a crit chance, but when you've got a crit chance of 1 damage, it doesn't really work. I'm sorry. Didn't want us to meet again like this. Forgive me. You fight for the Danes regardless? That is baffling to me. Oh! Well, you got the killing edge versus that, and you've got the crit chance of 2. That was like no experience. Zihark goes down. The Greil mercenaries, they really are here. There's no way we can win this. Sorry guys, I'm turning back for now. I really suggest you all retreat as well. And so they just retreat and leave the battle. Well, that's fine for us. It's kind of what we want. We shall have no casualties, apart from beating them up quite severely. Which leaves now Rolf as the pick of enemies to smash upon. And of course Ike to choose as well. Well, it doesn't look like Ike's getting any double damage here on this longbowman. But we can go to work, can't we? I don't think we're getting Ike in trouble anymore after all. Wouldn't surprise me if... Yes, he can hit there. Of course he can hit there. Alright, so which one would be best for you to take out? We've got Storm Sword in the back. Probably let's just let you take care of this one. Well, first of all, let's get Ranulf moving nowhere fast. Wow, Ranulf. Nice range. We can always get you in, though. Silver Great Lance times 2. It's got a lot lower hit chance. But it can KO. Let's start the frontline war. With Zihark, the first of our old allies to fall. Oh! Really? Neff? That isn't helping anyone. Right, wait there. heal Rolf and let him go to battle. I'm assuming that a lot of these people can't get around very well at this point either. So, it really comes to how we want to do this here. Because it seems that we can't double most of these foes right in front of us, because they're just fast. Well, Boyd can take one out, he knows that much. You kind of don't want to put someone like him so near these guys, so let's let Boyd work it first of all. That crossbow's always handy. We kind of just want to get in range with the Worm Slayer, don't we? And take him out in a nice fashion. We've got the Storm Sword in the back there as well. We can double a lot of people, but we can't double the ones that really matter to us. To be honest then, it might be best to send Ike versus the Swordmasters and maybe take out the Iron Longbowman because of his ranged strikes. But join me next time for more Fire Emblem as we decide what to do. We've survived for 6 turns. It doesn't really look so hard at the moment, does it? We're cutting a path right towards the Daein troops, and they really can't survive versus us. Towards the Black Knight of all people. Stay away is what we shall say. I'll see you then for more. Bye-bye.